recognized anywhere you go?
So famous.
I'm so excited. You guys are already eating, bro.
I'm trying to
We haven't even started yet. You guys are already like getting down. Okay, hi everyone. Go ahead, do your little.
Hi, how are ya?
No.
What?
Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you?
Go, Taylor, go.
Hi, wait.
Hi.
Wait, gotta clip
Welcome
this.
back to my channel. Hi, how are you? Okay, so what are we doing? We're doing a mukbang.
We got Taco Bell and Burger King,
Mhm.
and this is, who are you?
I'm Taylor.
And this is Krystol, and I'm Sadai, and so we're just gonna like eat and talk. I don't know what we're talking about
We
yet.
were gonna do a Q&A, but I'm sorry, y'all did not come through with the questions.
No,
There was
I'm gonna
no.
look to see if
The
there's
questions that you were asking were just not what we were looking for.
any. No.
But that's alright, because we still gonna fuck it up, 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 fuck it up. Okay. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start digging in, okay?
You already started.
I know you guys already started.
I did get one question, and it was pretty boring.
What?
They asked where we lived.
Wait, what do you mean?
They just asked where do you live?
Okay, well we're in.
Kansas City.
Well, I'm not in Kansas City technically, but I mean, I live in the Kansas side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I
haven't eaten.
I don't know if I'm like a good eater or not. Here's a question for the crowd. When you go on a first date, like, do you order something, like when you first started, because I know we're on like serious, like relationships, but
This one's
would you-
married.
Yeah, you are married. When you ordered food, like, did you order something like delicate, or did you go like in?
I go in. Because if you can't see me get down on food, it's never gonna work. I'm not cute. I'm not like a salad girl. Salad might be my appetizer, but I'm gonna get down. But I live in the Kansas side, but I live in Lawrence. So I drive all the way to Missouri for work.
How far are you from me?
Like 30-ish minutes, 35 minutes.
Another question I got was perks of being avid on social media. I think we could also address it as like negative sides too.
Oh yeah.
I think the perks of social media is I found that I'm able to connect with people that like literally I will probably never be able to meet, but like I find people that are like relatable and inspirational, and like I feel like social media, you can go into this world and it's like completely different than your reality.
Like for me, social media, first off, like when I first started, I still think I'm awkward. But like when I meet people in person, I'm very shy. I'm very standoffish. Like I'm not one of those people that would just go up and talk to you. So being able to meet people through social media and be able to like conversate with them and not have to like be face to face right at that time is like the huge benefit for me as well. Like I would say.
I think also for you being a makeup artist as well, you don't have to go stand at like a beauty counter all day and like
oh god.
be on your feet and all of that. Like you can literally give makeup tips and tricks from like the comfort of your home.
And I get to post whatever the heck I want on my page. You know, like I can post beauty, but then I'll maybe post fitness, or maybe I'll post like freaking candy, like I did yesterday. Like it's just,
Oh my god, that was so good. But you didn't
Sure.
bring any.
I'm bringing it
bring
Monday.
any.
I'm bringing it Monday because I completely forgot, but I'm bringing it Monday so you guys can try it.
I'm sorry, but I'm like not even. I suck at Instagram. Like I post
But you
whatever I
don't.
have.
But you
You
don't.
don't. When you do
You have
it, you're
amazing
really
traction.
good. Yeah. And
It's insane. Though.
like when you do post stuff, it's like really interesting. It's like well thought out. I really like it. I enjoy it because it's completely different from what I post, completely different from what Taylor posts. So it's like, I think it's interesting.
The one thing I hate though is that.
Okay, I have a question for you guys.
What? Yes.
Where do you see yourself in the future? Like, I'm not talking in your future. Like, what is one of your biggest goals? Or goals. It doesn't have to be the biggest goal. Just a goal.
Honestly, like, I hate that question. I really do, but just for me, like, I've never been the type to, like, plan my stuff out. Like, in 5 years, I see myself, because 5 years ago, I didn't see myself here
Yeah.
Yeah.
in Kansas City or, like, doing what I'm doing. Like,
Especially because you're from there.
and been the type to like literally pick up my stuff and go. Like, I moved to New York. I remember this.
That's the tourist in you.
I left. I booked a ticket on a Wednesday. I was out on Friday. 2 days I had to like leave, and I left, and I moved. And I stood there for 5 years. Then I got the opportunity to move to Kansas. It took me 3 months to decide, and I was gone. So I haven't been like. Does that make any sense?
No, it makes sense. I wish I was like more like that because I didn't start being that way until my late 20s, where I finally decided like, man, I'm not happy here. So I got up and moved to Houston with my son. We were just like, let's go.
But also, like, you don't get to experience things without like experiencing them. Like,
Yeah, until you learn. You're not gonna learn anything.
like I didn't think I'd. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't think I'd be here if I didn't like jump the gun on like
Yeah.
moving.
Exactly.
So there's my answer.
So Taylor,
Where I see myself in 5 years? 5
when are you
years.
gonna start this vlog?
Well,
5 years, I'll be 27. We had this planned,
Literally
and
less than 12 hours.
less than 12 hours, and we were texting in our group message, and I misread the conversation. I thought we were doing it tomorrow, and I literally almost didn't put makeup on. I still don't have, like, you were out here with fake lashes, and
Yeah.
she's got her wing, like, flapping everywhere. So, fun fact, my first time trying Taco Bell was like 6 months ago.
What?
I can't stand you.
I always was a, what's it called? Taco John's fan. I loved,
I'm not gonna lie though, Taco
Taco
John's with their
John's.
little tater tots and their cheese.
no, they're potato olays.
Whatever, bro. Potato.
So good.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's
Taco
a
John.
It's like a white version of Taco Bell. A whiter version of Taco Bell.
Okay, Suddy, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, 5 years? I don't know about 5 years. But that's a hard question. Well, hopefully, God willing, my business is blooming, continues to bloom, and I want it to be way bigger. Hopefully, I'm living off of my brand. But let's see, what else? I don't know, there's so many questions. I really would like to say that I will not be here anymore. I would be in a different state, living. I just don't know where.
Yeah,
But I just know that I'm not made to be here in
yeah.
the Midwest. I need to be out either the West Coast or the East Coast, but I can't be here. This is just like not what makes me happy. It just doesn't fit with
You don't find inspiration here.
at all.
This town is really, really hard to find, like, inspiration.
We're behind on
and
everything.
We're so behind.
People aren't as open. People aren't as creative. People aren't as like they're okay. And this is not anything negative. It's just more so like people are more so like are cruising.
And you grew up in the Midwest.
I grew up here.
So I grew up in the like Midwest too. So like I completely understand where everyone's coming from. I would totally raise a family here, but like for my job, like social media, it's like when I go and fill out either like applications or
they're like, what is that? And what is
people
that?
are
Like,
literally
how would this
wait,
help?
What?
By
You
any
do
means?
social media, like people like really don't.
Yeah, don't
Don't get
understand
it.
it. And not just that, but like, I feel like when I was in California, there's just so much inspiration. There's so much like new things that you wouldn't see people doing all the time. And not even that, but like, it was like a melting pot. Here, it's like not. It's like people still look at me like I'm super different because I look a certain way. And it's like, I like going to be like, oh my God, like they look so different. They look so different. But it's like, it's so beautiful. Right? You are complete because you're from Florida and then you're also from New York.
But when I had moved,
I'm sure you
They
were
were
like,
like-
what the is this?
well, I didn't even know I was supposed to move here.
No, but what I'm saying, when you got here, you're probably
But
like,
then-
what the heck is this?
When I was telling like my family and all my friends in New York, they're like, Kansas, like, dude, what are you doing in Kansas? Like,
Did you even know where Kansas was at? Be honest.
No.
I didn't think so. Nobody ever knows. We're where Dorothy lives, and we're right in the center of the United States of America.
But it was great. I literally experienced everything here in 1 year. Tornadoes,
Snowstorms.
snowstorms, ice storms.
So much
I mean-
rain. It's hot as balls
Oh my god, in
in
August.
summertime.
Yeah,
So hot.
I definitely see myself moving too.
I can see you moving to Chicago, New York.
Mm-hmm.
and
Hopefully I
maybe
can
even-
move to Chicago.
You look like a Chicago, New York type of girl.
Mm-hmm. I would totally live there. I have the chance to live in Chicago, so hopefully one day.
I could totally see you there.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to move though, I would move back to New York. That's
Yeah.
how much I love it. But my husband says no, so he wants to move to Florida. It's either Florida or New York.
I will say though, cost of living.
Right.
No, it is.
Oh yeah, the cost of living here is like non-existent.
I'm like, I'm not rich by any means, but like, and I'm not like poor by any means, but like, I have a decent life. But if I were anywhere else,
Broke as fuck.
I would be living in a cardboard box. You know?
New
People
York's
love
rent is like
expensive.
hella high. Like really high.
That's what I'm saying here. People laugh when I tell them how much rent is or how much
Mhm.
anything is. They're like, "You're gas." They're like, "You're kidding, right?" And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
"No."
But I also have to remember too, like, for New York City, for example, like, some people don't own cars, so there's
Yeah.
a car payment and car insurance.
Mm-hmm. That's true. They can like
That
really
goes
get-
towards your rent. Like, if I didn't have a car payment or car insurance, I could, you know, increase
pay
my
for
rent.
something more, of
Mhm.
course. Yeah.
That's the real tea, adulting.
I wish I would have figured out a lot of stuff out like way sooner though. I wish I had someone to tell me like
Mm-hmm.
guide me more on like budgeting,
Mm-hmm.
taxes.
Mm.
What are your goals in like in financially? Where do you like? How can you make money on the side but still have other money generating? Like
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had that. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I had to figure everything out on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Siri over here. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. You get so pissed at me when I do that.
Why though?
Why though?
Who does?
Hair.
Haters? Oh yeah.
But you know what? Haters are my motivators.
That was
Word. Word.
So,
That was deep.
so. That was so funny. One time you guys were on live and someone was like, "Who keeps saying that?" And then you guys like,
I was gonna go to the gym after this, but I think I would vomit all over the
I was
treadmill.
supposed to
go
work
to
out.
the gym and have like my super hard, like today's like my hard day where I'm doing legs and like cardio and arms, and I'm like, but why?
And I guarantee you're probably still gonna go in that makeup too.
Hell no, I don't.
Snatch.
No, I never go with makeup on. I can't. I like to like drip.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What was the joke we had yesterday? That Taylor was like, "Not on my face."
Oh my god! I thought you said nut on my face. I swear to God, I was like, Taylor.
Oh my god,
I
that
said
was
not on my face. And she thought I said none on my face.
Oh no, because she was like, "Get closer, just sit on her." And Taylor
And she goes, "Nut on my
"Not on my
face," and I was
face.
like, "Nut on your face." Oh my god, that was like the funniest thing ever.
Alright, you guys. So we just finished
Devouring this
eating
food.
this food. We hope you like it. Maybe we'll do more with Sunny.
Yeah, I think it'll be fun.
I want to. For sure.
All right, guys, make sure to go ahead and like and subscribe, and we will see you guys later.
Bye.
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 So lived off. I was like.